Okay, welcome class. Today we're going to talk about the converse of the Pythagorean theorem. And it says that if a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then the triangle is a right triangle. Okay, remember converse just means you flip the hypothesis and the conclusion, and the original Pythagorean theorem says that if you have a right triangle, then a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we're just flipping this idea. And the reason for this is that we can tell if a triangle is a right triangle by the measurements of its sides. Okay, and so we're going to start off, are these the measures of the sides of a right triangle? We're going to start off with this one here, 5, 12, and 13. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to plug it in to the a squared plus b squared equals c squared equation. And I'm always going to have my c be my largest number. Okay, so it doesn't matter what order the numbers are in, the c is always the biggest. So I'm going to put my 13 here. And then the other two can go in either place. I'm going to have 5 squared plus 12 squared. And I have to make sure that that equals 13 squared. 5 squared is 25. 12 squared is 144. And 13 squared is 169. I have to make sure that these two equal this one. Does 144 plus 25 equal 169? Well, that's 9, that's 6, that's 1. Yes, so we have 169 equals 169. So the answer is yes. This is a right triangle. Okay, now we're going to try the second one. I write a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I always write my equation just to make sure that I have it. My biggest number is always going to be my c, so I'm going to plug this in here. And then the other two, it doesn't matter. So I could have 8 squared plus 6 squared. It doesn't really matter as long as your biggest number is the hypotenuse. 8 squared is 64. 6 squared is 36. And 10 squared is 100. So we have 64 plus 36 equals 100. If I add them, 64 and 36. Okay, remember, I'm showing my work. Okay, this is something I want you to do on your papers. We get 100 equals 100. So yes, this is a right triangle. And now it's your turn. I want you to tell me if these three numbers, 8, 15, and 17, are the measures of the sides of a right triangle. Don't forget to plug it in to a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Thank you. Have a good day.